My name is Dr. Nancy McLean, and I am an associate professor at Dalhousie University Faculty of Agriculture. So far we collected data from 243 first cut silage samples. Some farms we visited twice. We do have samples from every province. So all of the silages were alfalfa grass-based. We concentrated on 3 types of silage systems: bunker silos, conventional tower silos, and round wrap bale silages. And in terms of quality, all 3 systems produced pretty much the same range of qualities. So from minimum to maximum and averages were all very close. You can make any of the common silage systems work for you, but you have to understand what to include and what not to include.
We milk 60, 65 cows. I've been farming going into my 26th year. It's a 2-row freestyle barn, and we feed round bale silage. When I took over the farm in '97, it was round bales then. Before that, it was square bale hay. So yeah, we've always been round bales. For our farm, it works great. It's easy. The barn is set up to feed round bales, and yeah, we have no issues. There's minimal labor. 2 people can do most of it. Makes for a few long nights, but yeah, it works well. Number 1 advantage, I guess, based on farm size, is the economics of it and reduced labor required. And as far as feeding, you know exactly where your best feed is, so you can, if extra incentive days come along, you can pick and choose and feed what you want to feed, and you will get more production.
We milk 60 cows in a tie-stall facility, and we feed a partial mixed ration. We grow a mixed forage that we store in tower silos and feed out using TMR mixer. And we also put our cows out to grass for 5 months of the year. So we harvest our silage. Usually we do 2 cuts in a year, starting around the 1st of June. It's a nice system to use as long as you keep up with the maintenance regularly in the silo. The unloader can last for many years, and it's not something you have to go out and buy things for every year. You don't have to buy plastic. You don't have to worry about that. You can just come in, set up, and get the feed in the silo. So we really like using our tower silos. For us, it's nice to be able to just push a button and flick a switch and we have silage coming out. Some challenges we face: the silo requires regular maintenance, and sometimes it can take a little while to fix, or it's harder to fix since we have to climb up there. But overall, we like the efficiency of it and the fact that we only have to use 1 small square of plastic every year to cover the silo. It's a nice way to feed our silage.
We've got a little bit of everything, to be honest. We are bunker silos primarily, but the last couple of years we've had really good cropping years, so we've had surplus of forage, so we've been round baling quite a bit as well. And then we also do have a tower silo for high moisture corn. We milk about 110 cows, probably have about 220 head in total. We farm about, 250 acres or so. Probably 100 of that is corn silage, and the rest would be haylage, grass, alfalfa mixes. We really like the bunks and feeding out from the bunks and the consistency of the feed. Fields go in kind of layered in the bunk. I guess in theory, from the front to the back of the bunk, we're always feeding the same thing. So we really like that. For us, it's a 3-person process. Someone's on the harvester, someone's hauling, and someone's packing. Once those bunks are full, then we have to transition into making some round bales. Usually first cut though, we'll all go into the bunker silos, and then we'll just have to see how the year unfolds. The key thing is that all the systems can make really good forage, just as long as you're following the right protocol.
As farmers, you're on your own farm. You see what you do. Unless you're reading every magazine or getting the research distributed to you, you don't know what other people are doing and what, if there are better options. So It's nice to have these research projects to share the information with all farmers so that we can all do a better job.
It helps you make a decision on which type of feeding system you would like to go with, both economically and quality-wise.
There's a lot of different expenses that go along with farming these days, so I think it's really important to think about how efficient you are with whatever type of system you're using or what types of forages you're growing.
Looking at some of the results from Nancy's research, I think the big thing is that every system is good and can work. The big thing is to get your button gear early enough in the year and get your first cut done kind of timely, and that'll really set you up for the rest of the year.
Forage is going to have the biggest influence on your production. So that's, if you're going to spend money or invest time, it should be in your forage, and whatever system you decide to go with. I mean, that's a personal opinion, but yeah, don't skimp on forage, because you get a few weeks of the year to make feed for your cows, and you got to feed that all year. So it's the biggest thing. Forage is king. Like, say cash is king, well, forage is king as well.